It is Friday. We've made it to another Friday, another beginning of a weekend, and another on the vinyl review. So I was really looking forward to reviewing this album that I'm talking about today. Um, I got it last weekend with a friend, one of my best friends, and we went to the record store. I love collecting new vinyls. I've been trying to not purchase as many vinyls here recently. Because if you watch one of my recent videos, I got literally a whole crate of old school vinyls from my uncle. So still haven't gone through all of those. So just trying not to purchase as many, but I did get two, one of which I may end up reviewing next week. Who knows? But today I want to talk about this vinyl that I found, and it's from a group. Hopefully I'm saying this correctly. Wasafiri, I believe. The name of the album is called Klearlight with a K. So, funny thing about this album, shout out to whoever did this cover design. That still to this day will attract my attention, even if it's an established artist or mainstream artist that I know. So I didn't know, I had no idea who Wasafiri was, but this cover just really grabbed my attention. And I had just told my friend, I was like, well, I might be open to just splurging and buying an album that I've never heard before. Now I will sit there at the store and type in, the album and kind of listen to it. Not so I'm not just buying it totally blindly, but I wanted to try something new that I hadn't heard of. So when I researched their music, they're actually a jazz group, and they recorded the album in all places of Dallas, which is where I am. So I thought that was really cool. And when I was listening to it on my phone, just going through some of the tracks, I thought, okay, yeah, I got to get this. So I think I paid like $26 for it. So definitely not a bad price at all for vinyl. This is the track listing. So not a lot of songs, but jazz music or jazz songs usually are longer than some of the pop songs we have today. Like once it goes past 3 minutes for most popular songs today, that's considered long in this day and age, which an average size song when I was growing up, I remember it being like maybe 5 minutes, or average length, I should say, of a song. But love this album. Honestly, I'm probably going to listen to it after I finish this review. And sometimes it's nice to get away from voices in music, just kind of sink into the music. And that's what I really love about this. It's jazz, but I feel like it's a good beginner jazz album for people who may not have a deep appreciation or know some of the historical things around jazz. So it has fusions of kind of like funk, even hip hop a little bit on some of the tracks. And yeah, it's great. I really love it. And I'm so happy I was able to add this to my collection. The album at this point has been out just over a year. I learned it came out September of last year. And no real like frills or anything with the inside. But I will say, nicely packaged. I think I've mentioned this before. I kind of prefer the paper slips as opposed to the plastic ones. Sometimes they're a little easier to get out. So this one has like the little, I don't know what you would call this, cellophane or whatever on the inside. And pretty weighty album too. I'm not really a big fan of the super thin vinyls. I feel like, to me, I have no factual evidence to back this up, but I feel like those super thin vinyls a lot of times are more prone to getting scratched. So these are pretty nice size, well, not nice size, but nicely weighted vinyls. And it's two, as you can see. They're not colored or anything like that. They're just black. There's no cover art on the inside. But I mean, hey, that's fine by me, because like I said, this cover art is pretty dope, I think. Which, now that I'm looking at it up close, it looks like maybe it's like a city skyline, and then maybe somebody kind of added a moon or something behind it, and then added some colors where it looks like maybe it's this spooky sunset, or that's at least what I get from it. But it's dope. You all should check them out, Wasafiri, if you are into jazz music. Even if you're not, I would suggest checking it out, because I am almost positive that you would like it. So let me know what you think about Wasafiri. If you have ever heard their music after you listen, let me know what you think. Don't be afraid, again, to leave it in the comments, and please like and share. Thank you all for the continued views and interaction, continued growth with this channel. I've really been enjoying the feedback that I've been receiving. Also, make sure to check out the sister channel, the Waterbury Podcast, on Thursday, because that will be the kickoff for season 3 of the Waterbury Podcast. So I will have a Taurus as my first guest. So all of the Tauruses, make sure y'all check it out. And even if you're not a Taurus, check it out too. All right. So thanks again, as always, and everyone have a great weekend. And until next time, peace.